What's up everyone and welcome back to Yokai Watch Extra. In the last episode, we went back to the yokai world in order to befriend some very interesting yokai, a lot of them which had very cool fusion evolutions, and one of those yokai was none other than the great, the amazing, the majestic Dragon Lord, the evolution of Draggy. So if you guys missed that one, go ahead and check it out because we are taking on the post game right now. And there's a whole bunch of side quests and different random things that we can do. So last time, and even in the very first episode, we've kind of been doing not really the main quest. We've just kind of been going after some really cool yokai that I thought I wanted to get. But today, we are actually finally going to be kicking things into overdrive because you might remember there's actually this really big story going on right now. After we beat the game, the yokai came back, Whisper was back, Jibanyan was back, and we don't actually know why, but it seems like for some reason, summer is never ending here in Springdale. And so today we're actually going to begin our, I guess, investigation to see why exactly it is that summer is never ending in Springdale. I mean, honestly, summer never ending doesn't sound like that big of a problem to me, but I guess for some of the citizens here, you know, they need to go back to school or whatever and go back to work and then do normal things that people don't do in the summer. I don't know, honestly. I don't know why you would want to give it up. But anyway, we are going to go ahead and figure that out today. So if you guys are excited for another episode of Yokai Watch Extra, the side quest, the bonus, the post game, make sure to leave a like because I know that I am sure excited because we're actually going to be heading off, first of all, to this one house that we went to a while ago here in Breezy Hills. You might remember this place. It's kind of the rich neighborhood. I think it was like the 4th area that we ever went into in the game, right from Uptown. And there's actually this house here that we managed to explore a little bit earlier on, but there really wasn't much to do here the last time we came. So we're gonna go now and see exactly what's going on. I think there should actually be something going on in here. Oh my gosh, I left my shoes at the door. Whatever will I do now? Well, we're gonna go into this room because I think that's where the old man is. And right now he doesn't seem to have a quest marker above his head, so I'm a little bit worried. I doubt this would make sense to anyone, but I've had the same dream over and over since I was a boy. I go through a tunnel west of Blossom Heights and I see this small hut in the middle of a beautiful grassy meadow. I don't know what it means or what's inside, but it's always there. I've tried looking for that place, but I've never been able to find it. Well, I must say that sounds quite fascinating. Why don't we go ahead and explore that tunnel, Orange? Sounds like a plan. Let's do it. Oh. Well, I actually know where that place is, but I thought that this guy would actually give us the key to it. It doesn't seem like he's very up to doing that though right now. He does have a nice house though, guys. You gotta admit, look at this place. This is a nice house. And it looks like there's some way to get out there because it shows up on the map, but maybe there isn't. Maybe I'm just thinking wrong right now. But I thought this guy would actually give us the key that we need in order to open up the door to the Infinite Inferno, but instead he's telling us about this shack. Oh. Never mind, maybe Mrs. Stone has something for us. Excuse me, may I speak with you for a moment, please? That dream my husband was telling you about isn't just a dream. He and I have been to that meadow. It's incredibly beautiful. We love that place. It's home to some of our happiest memories. But what? One day I felt something very, very sinister emanating from that hut. What was it? I'm not sure, but I can see things, like that duck-faced yokai next to you. What? This kid's got a duck face? Dude, he's a ghost. Okay. We never went back to that place again after that. I think whatever I felt somehow pushed my husband's memories away. But it doesn't really matter. That place lives in my heart as a memory we share. We even found a key on our final visit. Doesn't that strike you as strange? However, neither of us were willing to be brave and whatever was in that hut. You seem to have a lot of yokai friends. Perhaps you could put this key to more use than I would. And so we're gonna get the shack key, and it doesn't open up Shaq Fu, the video game. Doesn't open up Shaquille. No, okay, Shack. It's a shack, guys. We're gonna go open it up. If we go to the tunnel west of Blossom Heights, I think we'll find out. Okay, are you sure you don't want to give me a little hint? Oh, no one wants to give us a little hint? Is he trying to figure out what's inside the shack or where the shack is? Because I actually know exactly where the shack is, but I don't know what's going to be inside it. And so, thanks to the awesome key that this lady gave us, let's go find out exactly what that is. But first of all, we do have to go back to Blossom Hills. And I noticed while I was actually checking this place out earlier, that there's a little area that we never quite explored right over here. You might notice this kind of diverging path in, what is this place called? Breezy Hill. So we're going to Blossom Heights, not Breezy Hills. But there are not only a couple of interesting yokai in here, like you can see Shrook there, Kind of a weird name, isn't it? Shrook. But yeah, these are some yokai that we haven't fought before, at least Shrook is, and he actually loves vegetables, just like his little buddy from earlier, which I think his name was Chomper or something like that. And then, of course, there's 2 Katables here as well, and I mean, we have Katable. We've had Katable as, like, one of the very first yokai we ever got in the game was actually well, it was Kaden, was like the second yokai ever. Technically our first yokai ever, because Nate caught it as it was a cicada, and then later on it ended up turning into a Kaden. So yeah, technically that was our very first yokai. But in this little pathway here, there's actually also a light blue coin, which we can use in the Crank-a-kai machine, and I'm not sure if those still are like rigged so you always get the same thing, but it feels like to me like they might be a little bit. Like as soon as you pick up the coin, at least, it doesn't matter. Like what you're gonna get is always gonna be the same out of that one coin that you've got. So I don't know if it's for everybody. Like if you come here in your own game, I don't know if this coin will give you the same yokai in the Crank-a-kai machine, but it feels like to me at least, even if I reset my game, I still end up getting the same one. So yeah. Anyway, let's try to catch this guy again, I guess, since we're fighting another couple of them. I mean, it's not like I ever really get to catch yokai anyway, and I don't really show it off on screen very much more nowadays because I literally never get to catch yokai. It just, I don't know, man. It's really, I get really unlucky, I feel. Like it's mostly luck, a little bit of skill knowing what kind of foods to give him, but honestly, it's mostly luck, and I have terrible luck when it comes to catching yokai. So let's go over here and to this little chest because there's not really anything else here except for this kind of weird stone, and all that it has is 3 question marks and then an ellipses, so I don't really know what's up with this rock. If anybody out there knows, though, definitely help me out because I have no idea what that rock is for. But we're gonna run past that guy and over to Blossom Heights. And now that we've made it here, we just gotta find out exactly where this abandoned path is. You can see there's actually a quest up here, and if I remember correctly, there was an S-rank door this way too. So what if this is actually the abandoned old shack they're talking about? I actually don't really think so, but I guess we can check out. This is a bother. Where could it be? This elderly fellow seems to be looking for something. What is this guy looking for? Swords, illusion blade, what? This house is like a maze. I get all lost almost immediately. You think a sword collector can handle a little maze? It's a labyrinth that even I, an intrepid sword collector, cannot navigate. Is there anyone who can conquer this staggeringly challenging maze? Well, I guess we could probably conquer the maze for this guy, even though I don't really think this is my main priority right now. We kind of need to find this little shack that the guy's talking about. Why does the thing lead there? Okay, well, see, I thought this was the little shack that the guy was talking about because it does look kind of like a small shack. And it feels like the guy said it was next to the abandoned mansion. I'm not sure if that was true or not, though. But hey, here it is. We're in the side house. It's not called shack, so I really don't think this is actually the place we're looking for. Considering there's nothing in here as well, I really don't think this is the place we're looking for, so never mind. We're supposed to find this mysterious abandoned old tunnel that leads to a shack somewhere, and that sounds vaguely familiar because it is actually an area that I have explored before, and I think it's actually right through here if I'm not mistaken. Well, I could very easily be mistaken. The thing is, there's a very eerie tunnel right here, so why wouldn't it be this one? And hey, it's a Prayers Peak tunnel. This is so weird. There's no music in here or anything going on. Is that a giant bug catching net or is that like a huge yokai lens? It kind of looks to me like it could be a gigantic yokai lens, but whoa! Okay, this place looks awesome. And here indeed is the little shack that we're supposed to go to, so I guess we will check it out. There's something really weird about this place. Could this be the entrance to the Infinite Inferno? It certainly seems that way. I sense a tremendously strong aura. It must be absolute madness inside. Tread with caution, Orange. Gotcha. So with caution, we're going to use our key and go inside the Infinite Inferno. Oh my gosh. We're actually here in the first circle of the Infinite Inferno. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and wake up Mirpo. If one uses the mirror world, one can travel anywhere in an instant. Huh. So what does that mean? We're inside of a mirror world right now? This kind of reminds me of Persona now because we're dropping down into some other kind of crazy world. But since we're here, let me just grab Auntie Heart real quick. And with that, we can begin the first circle of the Infinite Inferno. I don't know anything about this place, but maybe some of the yokai here can tell us about it, like Papa Bolt. Ha! You must have a death wish to be here in the Infinite Inferno. I admire your spirit, though. Okay, man. That's a great thing that you do. But This place is actually no joke. I just want to see if we're even strong enough to be in here, because I feel like your yokai should at least be level 50 by the point you try to go in here, and mine are around the 40s, some of them are low 30s actually, so not very strong, but at least our main attackers here, Ko-Main, Badanyan, and Shogunyan are all very nice and high level, but you can see we're no longer like one-shotting the yokai like we used to, so we're definitely back to having that challenge of when we first started the game, which I kind of like, because at least we haven't really been fighting that many strong yokai lately. So yeah, it's a nice refresher that we actually get to fight some good, nice, strong guys. And of course you can catch all of these. I actually don't really know most of their favorite foods, but I'm sure I can look it up for you guys in just a little bit. So we'll try to do that as we make our way more through this area. But we're already seeing a lot of evolutions of previous yokai that we battled, and some that just kind of look like other ones that we battled. And then there's a blue coin here. Nice. So we got 2 coins. Oh, I was wondering what that was. There was like some weird red stuff showing up, and I was like, what? But now I've realized it is just an invisible wall, because this place isn't really as mazy as I imagined it would be. I thought it was going to be a huge maze, but actually it's more like a long hallway. It's worse than the rumor said. This place has devolved into pure chaos. It seems the entire dimension is being warped by a great power. There's no telling what could happen. We have to be careful. I actually don't know what the heck this power is. Something mysterious is going on here. Could it be McCracken? I really don't think so, because I legit think that guy is donezo. Like, there's no way after what we did to him that second time that he's coming back. So something else must be doing all of this, causing all of this. And what could that something be? Well, I have no idea. But here's some Rough Rafts? I don't really know why Rough Raft is here. That's kind of strange. But here in the Infinite Inferno, there's... Oh, wait, what? How do we get to the second circle? We were just for a second there at the second circle. But yeah, there's these circles that you can get through, and they have different yokai. Actually, when you get to the final circle, you can even get yourself Wild Jibanyan, which I know a lot of people ask me how to get Jibanyan in the wild, so that's how we're eventually going to get to it. But I guess for now, we have another fight with Slimamander. Nope, it's apparently Hydra. I suppose the Chaos Attacks thrills seek us to vacation here. This is indeed some serious dimensional disarray. We're not writing a review of this place, okay? Let's get on with it. Well, looks like it's going to get on with us. Look out, Orange! Oh boy, so we're fighting a boss yet again. We're fighting this boss, I mean, yet again. But an even more buffed up version yet again. Why am I saying yet again so many times? Because yet again, we're literally fighting the Slimamander, or well, a powered up version of it, because we fought the Slimamander as the very first boss in the game, and then we fought it again when we actually went to the yokai world for the very first time. I'm pretty sure it was like a little mini boss before we took on the big one. Oh my gosh, Shogunyan is already dead, which really sucks, because we don't really want our yokai to be dead at this point in the game when we're fighting this big old Slimamander thing. So let me put out the big main 3. I guess we'll keep Auntie Heart around so that she can heal the other ones, but for some reason Badanyan just keeps getting inspirited as soon as he comes out to battle, and then Shogunyan just kind of keeps dying, so that's not good either. Oh my gosh, I didn't even break this guy out of here yet. What is going on right now? Okay, well at least there's one of these things, so let's pop that open, and Auntie Heart is already almost dead as well, so that's not good. What kind of food should I give my yokai? When you have double burgers, does that heal for a lot or nah? Yeah, that's not a very bad amount, I guess. Alright, we will, I don't want to go for Assaultimate, actually. I kind of want to go for purifying some of our yokai, but the problem is right now that I just let that one guy die too. Wow. Okay, I was definitely not ready for the Infinite Inferno, guys. I think we're going to have to make our comeback here later on, because I'm not quite sure that I'm ready to take this place on. You can see right now, I literally can't even get one of the eyes to open up for these guys, so we're going to need a lot of training. We're going to need a lot better yokai. And I actually kind of know where to get some of those. But I'm a little bit scared because I know that a lot of the yokai that we're going to need to get are actually here. Like, we need certain items in order to be able to get them. And to get those items is going to require a lot of grinding, which I'm not a huge fan of. We'll definitely do it to get the good yokai. Because there's some really good ones that we can get. Like, obviously, Kyuubi is a big one right now. But it's gonna be hard. I can't believe we lost! Let's pull ourselves together and give it another shot. Or how about we don't? How about we instead go ahead and talk to little Mirpo here. He seems like a nice guy, right? Where does this even let you warp to? Oh, we can warp anywhere? Okay, then I guess I'll just go back to Shoten Temple. Hello, kind sir. I have returned for your request of looking for a mysterious old sword. Actually, this sounds kind of like Excalibur right now, and I'm a pretty big fan of Excalibur, so why not go look for an ancient mythical sword of some kind? That sounds like a good time instead of whatever it is we were doing earlier. It didn't seem like a good time with all those tentacles and everything running around. It was just not very fun. But anyway, here is another Mirpo that I never woke up before, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. And there is another flag already here. The illusion blade is somewhere in this mansion. We'll just have to search it out. What? The illusion blade. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that could be one of the items that's used to evolve a certain yokai that's like a little samurai. I forgot his name. What can I do? At this rate, the party won't even matter. Is everything okay? Wait, what? Are you talking to me? A person who can see yokai? Haha, yes, my master here is quite special, wouldn't you say? Oh, is that so? Sorry if I startled you. Oh, that's okay. You know what, actually? You came at a really good time. Could I talk to you about something? You have a moment to spare? I guess so, man. I mean, I've already been getting a bunch of other quests, so you'd like them to vacate the mansion, is that right? Yes. Do you think you could help me? Sure thing. Sure sirree. So we just gotta get some troublesome yokai to leave the mansion, which are apparently right through the door. And, oh, really? It's just a bunch of riffraffs. You really can't handle this? Come on, man. Okay, well, I guess there is a bad dude in there as well. No, it's just 3 riffraffs. Watch this. I'm not even going to battle. I'm just going to let it play because unlike the Slimamander battle that we had a couple seconds ago, this is going to be a little bit different. We're going to dodge all their attacks and very easily handle them. Right, guys? Right, guys? Very easily? Nope. Because I don't even get to get the golden thing. I could have gotten the golden thing, dude, but I didn't do it fast enough. My reflexes are off, but yeah. I guess we'll talk to the rest of them. We gotta fight all 3 of them? Really, man? See my lips moving? These lips are telling you to make like a tree and scram. I think you might mean make like a tree and leave, because trees has leaves in them. I'm not sure, man. Maybe I'm the one that's wrong here, but I have a feeling that you might just be the one that might be a little bit wrong here. Come on, guys, take him out. Oh, wait, I wasn't even speeding up that whole time? Well, no wonder then. Why am I even focusing all of them individually? I could literally just focus down one, and then the battle would be over way easier. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, the battle's over anyway. And now we got one more riffraff guy to deal with. Can't even catch him. It's not like I would have caught him anyway, but we'll deal with this last one. Why don't you ask me again so I can fight you or something? Man, these guys just don't know what's coming for them, do they? They really don't get the power of my yokai right now, at least against them. Like, honestly, I feel like these should be one-shots. Somehow Shogunyan isn't one-shotting them, which is pretty surprising to me because he is pretty strong. At least when we check like the stats and stuff. But then again, maybe stats aren't as important as I think they are in this game. I don't know. It could be more about the natures of the yokai, like the rough and brainy stuff, but I think I'm doing it all right, and people seem to think that I'm doing it okay in the comments, so I'm not sure. But Shogunyan, maybe he's just low level. Yeah, he is only 37 compared to everybody else, so definitely gonna need to go back over to the yokai world and do some training, because there's a lot of very high powerful level yokai there. Let's tell Copperland that everything should be good now. Okay, I was supposed to be looking for a mysterious sacred sword, but now I guess we're just helping out this random snake with his troubles and troublesome yokai. I guess we're back to square one because they weren't over that way, so I'm assuming the only other place we can go is outside. Except this Helms man isn't gonna let me do it, and oh my gosh, it's Komajiro! I haven't seen that cute little guy in so long since we got Komiger and Komain, and I miss the little guys though, I'm not gonna lie. It would be kind of fun someday to try to do like a unevolved run of Yokai Watch. I don't know, maybe it would be fun. I don't know if it actually would be or not, but there's a Benkei in there, and I'm not sure what kind of trouble he's causing, but all I know is that I just fell, so I guess I kind of have to go back up. Can I open this door? It keeps coming up for like a second. There we go. There it is. So we can open this door. Never mind. Oh dear, it seems someone is already here. Let's see if we can learn anything about the sword's location. Oh, I forgot we were looking for a sacred sword anyway, so Benkei might just be exactly who we need for this. Wow, look who it is. Don't tell me you're here for the sword, right? Mwahaha, well, you're too late. I already claimed it for myself. I don't suppose there's any way you'd consider letting us have it. You want it that badly, huh? There's a very annoying old man who really does want it quite badly. Not a big fan of annoying people, but defeat me and it's yours. You must prove you are worthy of the Illusion Blade. Well, as far as I know, there's supposed to be 3 of these strange blades, and they evolve a Chanson, which is the yokai that we're battling right now. Well, aside from Benkei. I think Benkei is pretty tanky, so I'm gonna... Nope, never mind. Benkei's dying very, very quickly, and I don't know why I always bother checking if you can feed them or not, because I'm never gonna catch them anyway, so I don't know, but I always like to check the yokai and see if we can feed them from food, because I like knowing what kind of foods they like, so I like throwing random foods at them sometimes. But we can't do that here anyway. Just take them out, and the job is all done. Can we get our Illusion Blade? You think I should lose? Very well. Bested be my betters. What? Take it. We got the Illusion Blade, and I'm pretty sure we can actually use this to fuse with the one guy. Well, the collector wants it back, so I'm not quite certain, but whatever. I can't figure out how to get back there, so I guess we'll just go to the old man. We found his blade. Finally, let's show this annoying old man the Illusion Blade. Yo, this guy's gonna turn out to be a yokai and just eat us both, isn't he? Is that really the fabled Illusion Blade? Simply amazing! Give it here! Its construction is orthodox, but it is adorned in a uniquely charming way. It shines so brightly one can scarcely believe it is over 100 years old. What? That's crazy, man. That is some crazy speak, but can I keep it? Because you're a little bit annoying. Oh, wait, what? We get to choose one. Huh. The legendary blade can turn Chanson into a virtuous swordsman. The cursed blade can turn Chanson into a wicked swordsman. They're both very precious items, so think carefully about your decision. What? We only get to pick one of them? Well, legendary does sound very appealing because, you know, it has legendary in it, but cursed, then again, also sounds kind of good. And I don't think we have very many, like, evil-looking kind of yokai, so I'm gonna go for the Cursed Blade. To think you'd pick that sword, you do have the markings of a collector. Come back anytime you want to talk about swords, my #1 people. Yeah! I guess we don't want to see this guy again? Oh. I guess turning a sword blue makes it cursed, guys. And that's what we learned today. I mean, the experience was kind of the only reason I was doing those little side quests, because I don't really know what else we can do, because we kind of need to level up for the Infinite Inferno, but we also really need some stronger yokai, because in this game, it's actually better to just catch higher ranking and higher level yokai than it is to actually train up the ones you've already got. So in the next episode, I think I'm finally going to get started on one of the most requested side quests ever, the most wanted yokai of them all for both myself and the audience, apparently, and that is Kyuubi. However, his quest is actually really long and complicated to figure out, so until I get that ready, I'm not really sure what else we can do here. So should I keep on doing more side quests? I don't know. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next episode.